you ever know that you're my hero? Hey guys! So, I'm not going to confirm nor deny that we may or may not have a trip coming up to Japan. If we do, I will be sure to let you know the exact dates and everything. But just in case, just in case, I thought it would be really great to talk about what my travel hacks and essentials are. I'm probably going to follow up with a couple of other travel videos, and I actually was looking through some of my other ones and was like, yeah, some of my other videos that I already made about travel are quite extensive, so I'll just link those in the description box below. You guys can check those out as well. So let's dive into this video right now. First and foremost, bring your headphones. Oh my gosh, there's nothing more annoying than taking a 12-hour flight and having to listen to everything that's going on around you, especially if there are children on the flight. You know what I mean. But oftentimes airlines will provide you with headphones, but if you're like me, a lot of times headphones don't fit my weird ears, and so having my own is pretty awesome. And then another thing that you can do is get a headphone case. Now, if you already have ear pods or earbuds from Apple, then they already come with a case. And if you lost that or threw that away accidentally with your box, then you can go on Amazon and you can buy these cool little cases that are really awesome to contain your earphones. They probably have them at other stores too, like Target or something, or wherever you live. But they're actually great for keeping your headphones organized and somewhere that you can actually find them, hopefully. And why else do you need headphones but to listen to those audiobooks? I really think that having an audiobook, whether or not you're an avid reader, is really something that helps pass the time. You get engaged in the story, it kind of transports you to another place instead of that tiny cramped airplane that you're stuck in. You can also watch movies, and with those headphones you can usually plug them into the back of the seat or to the side of the seat, and that's super awesome as well. But audiobooks are a really great way of passing the time and kind of breaking up the monotony of maybe watching a movie or listening to music. That's another thing though that you can put on your phone, or if you still have an iPod or something, you can put some music on there to switch things up a bit because the flight is long. Another thing that I always have with me is a neck pillow. Yes. Those things are lifesavers. If you're like me, you get really uncomfortable on flights, and your neck, you're not really good at like sleeping and getting comfortable in those weird chairs that are not really ergonomical, and they don't really have like that lumbar support in them. So having a neck pillow really just kind of helps support your neck while you're sitting like this the whole time. You can also flip it around and use it just as a side pillow or something, but it's kind of a nice portable, handy accessory to have. Another thing to have is a face mask. I know that you look kind of weird and people will side-eye you if they are from any other country except for like an Asian country, but they're actually really great. If you think about all of the germs that are on planes, and you think about all the people coughing and sneezing and all of the kids who are running around coughing and sneezing and wiping their hands on places, it's like, just wear a mask. They have super cute ones on Amazon, or you can just buy the very generic hospital style ones. They're all gonna work in different degrees of protecting you from germs. Speaking of germs, another great thing to have is hand sanitizer, but even better yet are hand wipes. The hand wipes are great because, for me anyway, I wipe down the airplane seat. In Japan, people are pretty clean, but there's a lot of people, especially if you're going to Tokyo, and it depends on the time of year, like sometimes their flu season is higher than others, and with all those people crammed into that kind of space, germs do carry. And I'm not saying like be a crazy germaphobe or anything, but getting sick on a trip really sucks, or getting sick right after a trip, such a bummer, especially if you have to take time off of work. So bringing the hand wipes, it's a good way of just kind of eliminating maybe like something really weird getting into your body. Another thing that's really great is face masks. Wait, did I just say that? Yes, I did, except for this time I'm talking skincare wise. On the airplane, that air is dry AF, and I don't care if you are a man or a woman, who you are, wear a face mask. It's going to make you feel so much better once you get off that flight. It's one of those things that I'm going to mention in another video as well, but it really just helps to rehydrate and refreshen, rejuvenate, just give yourself a little bit more of a physical face kick. That doesn't make any sense, but that's fine. But it really helps to make you feel a little bit less stressed when you're flying, and it makes you look very refreshed and delightful coming off that plane. You're like, Anyway, something else for comfort is wearing a scarf. Guys, maybe you don't want to do this, but girls, when I travel, I usually bring a scarf. And I usually coordinate with the season. So if it's summer, I do a lighter scarf, and if it's winter, I do a heavier scarf. But the great thing about a scarf is that you can obviously put it around your neck, but airplanes are usually cold, so you can use it for a little extra layer of warmth. You can also use it as kind of like a comfortable, snuggly type of thing for the plane, just to add that extra bit of coziness and comfort. The scarf can also be like a blanket. Usually on international flights, they're going to have a blanket for you, but if you are a germaphobe, then you have your own kind of blanket with you. Or if you are really cold and you need the blanket plus, then it's great. You can also do like I do and put that scarf over your head and try to shut out the rest of the world. That's something that I find is very helpful. Along with the face mask, it sounds weird, but that dry air really affects my my mojo. I don't know. I don't even know what the word is. It affects me in a negative way. I have trouble breathing, and when I put the scarf over my head, I look crazy, and I have the face mask on. It just helps to keep out that dry air. It's kind of like my own recycled breathing, but you get water vapor within your own breath type of thing. On that note, gum and mints. You need them when you're on a flight, no matter what. So when you're breathing your own air, then you can have it be minty fresh, and it's great. Right, okay, yeah. For your phone, you're gonna need that extra charger. Sometimes on the back of planes, you can plug your phone in using your USB and it charges for you, and sometimes they don't have that. So it all depends on your plane. Maybe most of them have it by now, but I don't know. Just in case, you should always have a portable charger with you anyway when you're traveling. Another thing that I would keep with you is an extra pair of socks and an extra pair of underwear. This is mostly just in case your luggage gets lost, but you never know, like maybe you spill something, maybe you spill your drink on your lap and it runs down into your shoes and gets your socks all dirty and wet. Maybe you're sweaty, maybe you just got a little funky after your flight because it's a super long flight. Maybe you're flying longer than 12 hours and you'd like to have like a fresh pair of chonies or something. It's just a good idea, I think. And then keeping yourself moisturized, having some lip balm and some lotion are really smart. Again, the air on the airplane's super dry, and you want to make sure that you don't come out looking like SpongeBob who's been lying in the sun for hours.
I don't need it.
So that's a list of my travel essentials / hacks. It wasn't super hacky, but if you have any questions or if I didn't cover something or if there's something that you always have to travel with, please leave it down in the comments box below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, maybe you'll see some awesome travel videos too. I don't know. Will you? I don't know. All right. Thanks, guys. I'm doing this all freaking really weird, aren't I?